Hello everyone, welcome back to the Nando Design Journey. This video will look at precisely the differences and similarities of B2B and B2C. By the end, you will be able to know which features you'd better have when you design a wholesale e-commerce website. B2B means business to business. In our situation, we can think of it as wholesale, selling products in bulk to other companies. B2C is short for business to consumer, so we can think of it as retail, selling products direct to the end user. If you are still confused about these terms, let's look at an example. You go to a Nike website to buy a pair of shoes, then you are a B2C customer. Nike's website is an online B2C platform. Before selling you the pair of shoes, Nike needs to purchase shoes from a manufacturer. The seller and buyer are both businesses, so it's B2B. Sites like Alibaba.com, Amazon Business, DHgate are wholesale e-commerce websites. The Home Depot, Walmart, and eBay are the successful B2C models. Let's start by discussing the differences between B2B and B2C. Business-to-business e-commerce is more complex than a business-to-consumer model. We will compare them in terms of intended customers, purchase cycle, driven, product information, order size, relationships, the frequency of rebuying, pricing models, and checkout process. For B2B, the intended customers are a mix of internal end users and stakeholders, according to a study published in the Harvard Business Review. The average number of people involved in a B2B purchase was 6.8. The purchase cycle and decision cycle of B2B is standardized. In order to make the process of purchasing as informed as possible, the downside, however, is often a long duration until the purchase is made. It may last weeks, months, or even years from doing research until placing the order. Because B2B is more purpose-driven, before placing the orders, they do comprehensive research. Team members want to have additional, deeper requirements for product information and share content, and an entire corporate hierarchy appreciates the content. Then make decisions. So making every team member on the same page is very important to B2B. Because the order number is always enormous, each decision has many concerns, such as cost, reliability, integration efforts, support contracts, etc. So the terminology for B2B website is really impulsive. Keeping it direct and instructive with something like learn more, request a quote, or talk to a representative. Successful B2B e-commerce relies on deep and lasting relationship with its buyers. So to make buyers keep reordering regularly, they offer products or services customized in price and quantity based on the buyer's loyalty. So on the wholesale webpage, you can always see a price range for purchasers to begin getting budget approval instead of an accurate price. For checkout, the ordered items are often complex, requiring additional steps like adding human interaction options and adding multiple shipping addresses, or setting up an automatic reorder point, and so on. Different industries have different payment methods, but the most common ones are checks, bank transfers, and PayPal. B2C customers, on the other hand, are relatively simple. People who are browsing the web page are always the users. They can decide to buy without discussing it with others. B2C is more about clicks, impressions, conventions, impulse, and interest-based. They would like to use urgent call to action, something like buy now. Customers are easily affected by appealing content and customer reviews, and the information they are looking for is not professional or laden with jargon. Consumers make a lot of one-time small purchases. Unlike B2B, B2C products, all customers are offered the same prices. The checkout process for B2C is streamlined to avoid customers abandoning their carts. After talking about the differences, let's talk about the similarities between B2B and B2C. First, they need the same high-quality user experience, such as clear information architecture, informative and appealing content, and a user-friendly and straightforward navigation pattern, and a clean interface. Second, for both of them, price is a key component for product comparison and purchasing decisions. Showing prices without logging to reduce the friction in getting the price can help you earn customers' loyalty. If you have decided to start a wholesale business and want to build a website, the following are the B2B best-to-have features. The goal of the online wholesale website is to make the process that customers and sellers work with as easy to use as possible. The easier it is, the more they will love working with it. Research takes a large part of the purchase process, so making it efficient and effortless is important. You can provide an advanced searching engine and support autocomplete and tools like comparison features and filters. As we mentioned above, the average number of people involved in a B2B purchase is 6.8. Sharing product details with multiple users is another go-to function for B2B. Online wholesale websites focus on deeper, longer relationships and customer loyalty. One way to establish this is provide them with clear pricing and offer them personalized deals based on their loyalty. Wholesale purchase is not one time. Customers keeping purchasing with an enormous value on a certain basis. So providing easy reorder flow is essential. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you got any questions and comments, please leave them below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon, like and share. See you in the next one.